Oi vey, oi gewalt. I'm going to react to the Rise of the Primarch, the cinematic trailer from Games Workshop of Warhammer TV. Link in the description to the original. Go watch it. This is what I know it's going to be. It's obvious. It's Gulliman is back, baby. And listen, before I even watch anything, I'll talk a little bit. I think Gulliman is the perfect Primarch to come back. Alright? So all of you fucking ultramarine haters out there. I don't even like the ultramarines. I don't even like space marines to begin with. I prefer the Imperial Guard, but I do enjoy space marines from time to time. Orcs are also pretty good. I love orcs. But anyways, that out of the question. I think Gulliman, reboot Gulliman, he's the perfect candidate to come back and just do something with the Empire. Because yes, he's not as like physically gifted as his brothers, but he's the only one of them that actually built an empire and actually made it pretty good. Isn't what is that? The Macrog system or whatever it's called, Imperius Secundus or something like that. My knowledge of that period is not top notch, but I do have a little bit here and there. So I think, and I really hope they do it. I really hope they don't just do a bunch of war wanking with Gilliman, because the good thing about Gilliman was diplomacy, and he wasn't super religious. He was more secular, and I really want to see that big divide. Not really a complete civil war like happened with Horus and that, because I think Goldman knows that the Imperium can't handle another civil war at that scale. But I kind of want Gilliman to at least secularize at least his system and a bit beyond. But that's probably going to happen. And then maybe the Imperium's technology will finally start becoming better again. Maybe they'll retrieve knowledge, or even better, they'll start thinking again. They'll start creating new shit without the STCs and all that. Would be interesting. I mean, with Belisarius Call not coming back, but actually like wanking Gulliman to life, maybe that's it. Maybe a new age of technology is coming in. I hope so. I really do. I want the story to continue a little bit. I actually wanted to drag out this storyline for years. I hope they don't do it too fast. I wanted to drag on for years, because I wanted to slowly do it, and then the mistrust of the ecclesiarchy towards Gulliman, and then some proxy civil wars, because there's always war in the Imperium, not only against heretics and Xenos, but also between each other. And I mean, a little bit of war is healthy for the Imperium. So, oh man, I'm hyped myself up too much. So let's just watch the trailer. Go. Alright. Warhammer 40k. Warhammer 40,000. Alright. That was some images. Oh yeah. The Grey Knight guy. I saw a hint of him there.
I have failed, but work proceeds apace.
Is that Belisarius?
I, Belisarius Call, have failed, Cadia. We could not hold back the despoiler's wrath.
You tried your best, man.
A flood. Reality suffers. It breaks down.
I love these things.
Yet, hope persists. Machine and flesh, the sacred and the profane. My body is an ancient amalgamation of both. Alien whispers plague my binaric consciousness.
So good.
But the oldest of oaths must now be honored. 10 millennia ago, I was set a task.
Who's that?
One abandoned when the galaxy burned. Resumed once more
Look at Bersarius
for the
calls
sake of
hat.
us.
Like,
Allies have approached in recent nights
Cypher?
from quarters most unexpected. From the shadows, from the light.
and I
failed,
don't recognize
Cadia,
that Grey Knight.
but I shall not fail your Messiah. I shall not fail the Imperium.
Belisarius Call is a pretty decent guy. I mean, do I believe personally that the Emperor is Omnissiah? Or is the Omnissiah? Probably. I mean, let's be honest, that's probably how it's going to be, and I don't know how. Maybe the Emperor has actually become a god now. He became what he never wanted to be, a god. Because of all the thousands and thousands of years of just people praying to him, kind of like he was a demon god. And I mean, I believe the Emperor is a god in the sense in Warhammer, but I also think I really want to see what Gullman will do about this, because I really don't hope they make Gullman start seeing his own father as a god. I really don't want that. I hope he still looks up to him, but I don't hope they go into the god route. Even if it turns out the Emperor became a god, or was a god all along, I still want them to be like, humanity don't need no fucking gods, man. But still have that angle in, because the ecclesiarchy are so interesting and so good. So if they just fucked that all up and was like, oh no, we are not religious anymore, I wouldn't like that either. So because the just religious stupidity that the Imperium are in at the moment is kind of what it might even save them, you know, because of the cruelty that they keep their own citizen under. Then it depends how many of the upper class in Imperium are really religious and pray to the Emperor. I'm sure a lot of them, but I'm sure a lot of them are just, you know, living the life. They're moderates. A moderate will never explode. A moderate never does anything bad, right? The peace. No, wait. The imperial cult or imperial truth is the religion of peace. And then what will happen with Cypher? I think the last thing, I think this was something confirmed, I don't really know. I didn't really read super much into the Gathering Storms and all that. But I think Cypher has met up with Guilliman, and they're on their way back to the Golden Throne. I never believed Cypher was, you know, part of Chaos or whatever. I think Cypher, there's some kind of secret that the Dark Angels have, and Cypher is trying to expose it to the Emperor himself. What that secret is, I don't know. Do I think the Dark Angels were Chaos all along? No, I don't. But I think there's probably... maybe Lionel the Lion became a demon prince, or he's mutated a bit. Could be, who knows? Probably not. And maybe that's what it... Because he's just been stuck on the fuck, what is it called? It's called the rock or the castle, whatever. Even if it's him, I'm pretty sure it's the lion. Maybe he has some chaos in him, or mutated a bit, and to try to stop it from spreading, he's just kept himself, and he's constantly fighting the chaos within him. Who knows? And the Cypher knows that, and he's trying to warn the Emperor of it, so the Emperor maybe can help his son. Not that the Emperor is really known to actually giving a fuck about his own sons, which is the reason why the Horsehairs happened to begin with. The Emperor was a shit dad, but that's because the Emperor did not think about the short term. And the Emperor was flawed, just like every of his son. Every single one of his sons has a flaw, and I think the Emperor's flaw was he did not see the short-term effects, or he did not really care that much about the feelings of his sons, or the feelings of pretty much anyone. But I think that's the Emperor's biggest flaw. Probably just be rambling about things that did not make any sense. I probably didn't even talk about the fucking trailer. It was awesome. I love the cinematic trailers GW does. I really hope they do more of them, because they're so fucking good. I love the art style that they do in them. You know, and it doesn't need to be animated on that. They just need to do it like this. Do like a 30-minute series, mini-series or something, and it would be awesome. I can't think that it would cost too much either. And then you could sell it as well, you know? Use these things to push your shit out there. You need to come. I mean, Roundtree knows what he's doing, I think. Well, at least better than Kirby, let's be honest. Even though Kirby has a better name, but still. Yeah, this really makes me want to fucking finish my Astra Militarum or Imperial Guard for some of you. I really need to start painting. Fuck. Tomorrow I'll paint some Sentinels, alright? Start painting 6 Sentinels. I know I said I wouldn't paint anything else until I finish my Seraphon starter set. But fuck me if I didn't pick like a fucking annoying paint scheme to do. You know, as you can see, I'm like painting each individual scales, and it gotta be different colors and blah blah blah, and like fuck! This takes such a long time to do. But hopefully it will look good, and I'm not gonna fuck around. I might, and I don't really know how I want to do the regular grunts yet. I'm still test painting different pieces. I don't know, I don't want to paint it like that. I do know that the sergeants, or you know, the more important grunts are going to be albinos. But even still, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. What I'm trying to do. God damn it. I hate myself. That's what I'm trying to come up with, alright? I hate myself.